The first thing we'd like to go over in this video are just a couple things we found. One was a major debunk. The other was just an area that had a lot of EMF. We just happened to stick a K2 on one of the shelves and suddenly we started getting some hits. At first we thought we had legitimate EMF hits, but we soon realized that there's too much of a pattern to it. The next problem was trying to identify the source of the energy. The funny thing is, whenever we would move the K2 or tri-field out of that one position, whether it be forward, backwards, upwards, down, or side to side, we'd lose the source of the energy. The upcoming video will show how we used a special EMF detector to find out and pinpoint exactly where the energy was coming from. For video reference, for some reason this spot on this wall is hot, and there's nowhere else. You can't go deeper and get it, and you can't go higher or lower, but when this sits right here, we get random spikes. We think it's, when we don't think it's paranormal, we think it's something else, but it's a mystery as to why.
It's a different form of.
So this will be straight up.
Yeah, but now you just covered. She can't film anything. She can't see anything.
She can see it all. Okay.
I can't see it. I can't see the lights.
Well, we're just trying to see what sets this off currently.
Jeez, this is interesting. It's just got me totally.
It's pointing up. Okay, so that means if that doesn't register, it's not coming from the top. Okay, we see those going off without this one.
That's me moving water, drinking water.
See, now the other one's going off, not
That's
the other
me
one.
doing that.
You see that, Adam?
Yeah, I did.
It's making no sense.
So which one, is it mine or is it, if mine keeps going off, there might be something wrong with mine, but now it's the other one that's doing it.
There it is. It's coming from over here.
From where?
Somewhere over here. Where's my damn... Oh, there it is. Over there. See, I'm pointing over here. Some is coming from over there.
Okay, wait.
This got us, we're trying to debunk it.
It's pointing, it's coming from here somewhere. Right over here somewhere. There's something that's set off, because this is a directional one.
What is this plug plugged in? Oh, the white plug is what these two are plugged into.
Is there what's the EMF on that?
See, this is that white plug, but it doesn't matter because there's no power to that, Adam. So that's not the issue.
There it is. I got it.
What is it?
The camera. It's right there.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I just seen it.
Well, maybe. Let's verify. It's probably that.
Is that camera on right now?
It's the only power.
It doesn't work?
No.
The camera doesn't work, she says.
It's still something over here, though. I mean, it is something in this area, and it's not. It's man-made. I mean, it's not a paranormal event. Here, this is going right with it. See that? This is debunking it right now.
Yes, it's debunking it. You're right.
It's exactly the same pattern.
Okay, so let's move on to something.
He's getting good back there.
We are basically getting spikes here, which are not apparent now, which are kind of
In the previous footage on the camera.
Anyway,
you can see it.
yeah, we were in previous footage. You saw we followed this cable back to the camera all the way over to here. And you can see it coming down above the refrigerator, and it actually goes to a little monitor.
Down and it goes to this monitor right here.
We shut the monitor on and off and jumbled the cables, and now we're getting no more reading. So we can only assume that somehow that was sending a signal. Maybe that cable was touching the back of the refrigerator and it was getting some voltage.
Check
we
it
don't
one
know.
more time. I just hit power.
But now we're getting no reading since screwing around with it. So it was definitely debunked. It's definitely, this camera was for some reason kicking off some EMF. All right.
Document that device on the camera so they see exactly what it is.
This is an electrosensor device. It's an EMF with a pointable detector.
Is there a model number?
Very rarely used. I've never seen another team use it. I got it as one of the first things I got, and I found out that it's very useful for pointing and pinpointing, because on a standard K2 you get a larger field, and sometimes it's hard to pinpoint exactly where it's coming from. The same with the tri-field, the same way. So this is a pretty handy device for that. This next section is just to document the high amount of EMF that we found in the center of the store. The EMF was very high on all sides and actually reached out past the counter. So if you have been sitting at the computer, you're basically being bombarded. Now, many of us are bombarded sitting in our own homes, but very rarely do we sit right next to a refrigerator with a big electromagnet. So if someone was susceptible to EMF, this could really cause some problems.
Straight ahead. You guys are picking up the router on the other side.
Wireless.
Yeah, I would think that more than anything.
Because it's angled directly to it.
Yeah.
The router is right here.
But look, does it keep going?
There's something over here, guys. It's
Yeah,
straight
that's what I'm
ahead.
saying. It's,
Yeah, but that's all TVs and electric components.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. That's something on the wall over here.
but you were way back over here. And it was,
Yeah, when it
Look,
started.
look, here's,
When it started.
look.
no, it's not for yeah, see all that.
Oh, wait, that's loaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now we do.
See it?
See this thing?
Yeah.
It's higher than ever.
Yeah.
This is the other side of the panel that you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's what that does. Well, the reason it's so high is the motor in the refrigerator is like this huge electromagnet.
And somebody sits here all the time.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So that would
Yeah,
be giving
hearing
anybody.
voices, hearing whatever.
That would be giving anybody.
So we have a definite high amount of EMF coming. On the other side of the counter, we just saw how Victor was getting a signal off of the side of the counter that was coming from this wall. So that's a lot of EMF that's pushing out. And as we all know, EMF can cause paranoia. You can start seeing things and all kinds of things that come off as paranormal.
Okay.
Anyway, good job, guys. Good job on that find, Chris. In the next series of clips, what we have is pretty self-explanatory. We have direct interaction using the flashlights to Michelle and Elena's questions. They instructed the entity to use the flashlight on the right for yes and the flashlight on the left for no. That would be left and right as you look at Michelle, who's sitting on the floor. While it is true that the flashlight experiment is not one of the most scientific out there, it's really hard to dispute when you have flashlights react directly to questions. In the case where Michelle said that something negative was there, they had 2 direct responses.
I'm trying to really think outside of the box here.
Yeah, I know, because I mean, I don't want to go down a negative road,
Me neither.
but I know that there's a negative person here.
Okay, right now?
Well, I
With
don't know
us?
about right now, but I know that there's one here, and
Okay.
we already established a little earlier that there was someone trying to be intimidating, so...
Ah, okay. Oh, yeah, okay.
See, now why did Adam have to leave now?
Exactly.
Oh, wait, is that it? Are you going to be brave now because Adam left and Adam is kind of my defense? Is that it? Now you think you can intimidate me?
Yeah.
No, we're not ignoring you.
No, we're not.
We're just having a conversation.
Yeah, we're not ignoring you. Oh, okay.
I told Elena I don't want to go to a negative place, but we all know that there's something negative.
And they both lit
Yeah,
up.
both light up.
And the thing is that when we ask a question and you answer, then it is proving that you exist. And that's why we're here. We want to prove that you exist. And we know you exist. Because you have proven it.
Yeah,
see, there you go. See, you do exist. You have never been forgotten. Do you feel like you have been forgotten? And if you feel that you have been forgotten, can you shut both of the lights, please?
So sometimes. What was the major illness that took out?
Yellow fever.
Did you die of yellow fever? Wow, it got dark in here.
One thing to note here is how the camera goes in and out of focus. It has been our experience that the camera will function like this during times of high interaction.
Oh, see, that's the yes.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Did your parents died of yellow fever? Did your family die of yellow fever? Not all of the family died of yellow fever.
That's good.
In the next clip, we catch a really good EVP. Nobody heard this at the time it happened, and only during audio review did it come out. Sounds like a young woman, possibly little girl, yelling something.
How many of them are you? Or how many of you are there? How many of them are you? Or how many of you are there?
In the next clip, Adam asks that the entity make itself known. Soon after, we hear a click, then a knock. Adam heard the click, but the knock happened right before he started talking. Make yourself known, I'm right here. What was that?
Let me try adjusting the sensitivity a little bit.
Did you ever see this app? This is mine.
Sensitivity a little bit. Sensitivity a little bit.
Can you back away from it, please? Just back. Oh, well, can you shut the other light off too now?
Oh, she turned the other one on? Mm-hmm. The other one's off now.
Can you please back away for the purple? From the purple.
The other one's off now.
Can you please back away for the purple? From the purple. Can you shut that? Please back away. Please back away. Please back away for the purple.
All right, we're back here. My name is Adam. Everyone introduce themselves, please. One of you two.
I'm waiting on Victor.
Oh, I was waiting. I'm Victor. I was here.
We have there for you. Over there, right, Adam?
The email is with Victor, yes.
Yep.
Can you check temperature over here?
Oh, you go.
Where are you?
Keep coming. Keep
Oh.
coming. Way over here.
I can hear Ed.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I can hear Ed's big mouth. Oh!
Who was
Who was
that?
that?
What was that?
I need to lock that, don't I?
Yeah, somebody just like.
I think he just was stumbling in drunk. Whoops, like I stumbling sober. Stumbling in drunk. Whoops. Yeah, and I want it on camera.
Okay.
And Chris, get over there and show your side.
You start explaining it, then we'll go this way.
Shit, I didn't realize my flower's down this whole time.
You want to document it?